Hello everyone and welcome to Raska Yoga. I hope you're all feeling well today and I hope you're all prepared for this beautiful full body yoga flow. Okay, so just take your time, listen to your own body because you know your body best. Okay, so today we'll start our practice on our back, so lying all the way down. And here we'll place your both feet on the ground, but your feet as wide as your mat. Let your knees fall in towards each other and we will place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Allow your eyes to gently close. And let's begin to settle in with your breath. Let's begin to fully arrive onto our mats. Taking 2 more deep breaths in and long breaths out. One more last deep breath in and out. Breathing in, and as you're breathing out, let's drop the knees to the right side by keeping your feet where they are. Pause here. Breathing in and out, relax into this pose. Taking one more last breath in and out. Let's begin to bring your knees back to the center as you're breathing in, and as you're breathing out, we'll drop the knees to the left side, but again keeping your feet where they are. Let's pause here and let's see how is this side feeling for us. Breathing in and out. One more last final breath in and out, and we'll bring the knees back to the center. Now let's go ahead, walk your feet closer towards each other, and we will hug your both knees in towards your chest. We will begin to lift the head off the ground. Pause here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now gently relax the head on the mat. We will place your both hands behind your thighs and we will rock here forward and back a few times until you will find that cross-leg seated position. Coming to cross-leg seated position. Okay, and we'll place your right hand down by your side. Reach your left hand up and over, lean to the right side. Exhale. Feeling that nice side stretch in the left side of the body. Breathing in, reach your both hands up. As you're breathing out to the left side. Inhale, reach your both hands up. As you exhale to the right side. Breathing in, coming back up. As you're breathing out to the left side. Inhale, coming back up. And as you exhale, we'll bring your both hands to your heart center. Good job. Now from here, let's find a tabletop on your hands and on your knees. Okay, and we'll place your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. And cat and cow. So as you're breathing in, we'll begin to drop the belly down. Look up. As you're breathing out, be rounding through the spine. Inhale, belly down, we're looking up. Exhale, rounding through the spine, and just a few more times. Repeat this nice and gentle movement. And let's make it that the last one, slowly coming back to the center. Now we'll tuck the toes behind you and begin to send your hips back towards your heels. We'll keep your spine rounded, chin to chest, and keeping your both hands extended out long in front of you. Pause here. So you feel that nice stretch in your toes. Let's take one more last breath in. And out, and slowly begin to press up on your hands and on your knees. Keeping those toes tucked behind you, and we will begin to lift the knees off the ground. 2 breaths in here, keep it strong. 2 breaths out. One more last final breath in. And out, we will lift the hips back towards the sky for downward facing dog. And in downward facing dog, we will paddle with your feet. Gently pressing one heel down and the other. Now in downward facing dog, we will press your right heel down, keeping that left knee bent. Breathing in. Breathing out, let's press your left heel down, keeping that right knee bent. One more breath in. And out, and here we'll paddle with your both feet. From downward facing dog, let's make that big step forward, moving all the way to the top of the mat. Staying in forward fold down. Pause here. Allow your head and your neck to relax. And maybe let's begin to shake your head if you would say yes. If you would say no. Or if you would say maybe. I guess we not always have all the answers. Maybe let's hold on to your opposite elbows and gently sway side to side. Now let's release your both hands down, slow down, and within the next inhale, begin to rise up. So reach your both hands up and high towards the sky. Your palms touching, and we're leaning back. On the exhale, we're folding down. Breathing in, halfway lift, look forward. As you're breathing out, we're stepping back or maybe jump to plank. Feeling that nice flow and lower down onto your belly. Upward facing dog, we're lifting chest up. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Take 2 breaths in here in downward dog. 2 breaths out. One more last breath in. And out. Let's prepare. Press back, step back, or maybe jump all the way to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fall down. Now pause here and forward fold down. Keeping your both hands down and on the ground. We will shift the weight to your right foot. And we will begin to kick that left heel back towards your glutes. Pause here for a breath in. Breath out. One more breath in and last. And as you exhale, let's step your left foot to the back of the mat. Let's prepare and step your right foot back to next to your left to plank. Inhale in plank. And as you exhale, lower down, half chaturanga palms. For a breath in. And out, fully lower down. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Let's lift the hips back. Taking 2 breaths in here. 2 breaths out. One more last breath in. And out when we're pressing back, stepping back, jump float all the way to the top. Halfway lift, inhale, fall down, exhale. This time we'll kick your right heel back towards the glutes. Pause here for a breath in. Breath out. One more last breath in. And out, and we'll step your right foot to the back of the mat. So as we will step your left foot to you, to plank. Inhale in plank. And as you exhale, fully lower down. This time, upward facing dog. And downward facing dog on the exhale. From downward facing dog, with the next inhale, we will reach your right leg up towards the sky. And as you exhale, we'll step your right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Let's prepare for crescent lunge, keeping your back knee back, heel lifted, and reach your both hands up. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. And as you're breathing out, let's bend the elbows to the side and maybe mini back bend. Within the next inhale, we'll begin to straighten that front knee. Reach your both hands up. And as you exhale, we'll find the balance here. Bend the elbows and that front knee lower down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, re-bend and lower down. 2 more times like this. Inhale. Exhale. Focus on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in up. As you're breathing out, lower down. Now keeping that front knee bent as it is, and we will reach your both hands up and high towards the sky as you're breathing in. And as you're breathing out, bring your both hands down and on the ground. From here, we'll sweep your right leg up and high to three-legged dog. And begin to move shoulders over your wrist to one-legged plank. Inhale here in one-legged plank. And as you exhale, fully lower down. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog on the exhale. Let's repeat the same sequence on the other side. So as you're breathing in, let's reach your left leg up. Exhale your left foot all the way to the top. Reach your both hands up. Find the balance here. Crescent lunge. Maybe look up. Breathing in. As you're breathing out, we will bend the elbows to the side. Within the next inhale, we'll straighten that front knee. Reach your both hands up. Let's find the balance. As you exhale, lower down. Breathing in, reach up. Control. As you exhale, lower down. 3 more times all together. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2 more. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, down. And 1 more last. Breathing in, up. Breathing out, down. Now let's keep that front knee bent as it is. Within the next inhale, reach your both hands up. And as you exhale, bring your both hands all the way down and on the ground. We will sweep your left leg up and high to three-legged dog. And let's find that one-legged plank. Shoulders over your wrists. Breathing in here. And as you're breathing out, slowly, fully, all the way down. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Let's lift the hips back. Let's find the breath in downward facing dog, and let's paddle with your both feet. One more breath in downward dog. And as you're breathing out, let's just drop the knees on the ground. Cross the legs behind and sit all the way back. Good job. Now let's slowly move all the way to the top of the mat. Keeping your both feet on the ground, your knees still bent. We will open your both hands in front of you. And slowly, slowly, with control, begin to lower all the way down and on your back. Your lower back comes first. Let's bring your both knees in towards your chest, maybe making a few circles, few rolls with your knees. Few rolls one way. And few rolls other way around. Let's find that breath, noticing how we're feeling right now. And slowing down. Placing your both feet on the ground, your knees bent, your both hands down by your side resting, and your palms will face down. And within the next inhale, let's begin to raise the hips up towards the sky, finding that bridge pose. As you're breathing out, slowly lower the hips all the way down, but with control. Inhale, we'll begin to raise the hips up, finding that bridge pose. As you're breathing out, slowly lower all the way down. Let's do this a few more times. Continue with your own breath. And let's make it at the last one. Slowly lower the hips down. Either open your both hands out to the side, shoulder level, or maybe bending the elbows. Taking a deep breath in here. And as you're breathing out, we'll drop the knees to the right side and turning the head to the left. Feeling that nice and gentle twist. Inhale, let's bring the knees back through the center and on the exhale to the left side. Pause here for deep breaths in and out. Now let's bring the knees back to the center and we will hug your both knees to your chest. We will rock here side to side. And let's bring your both knees back to the center and let's lift the head off the ground one more time. Breathing in and out. Now relax the head on the ground. Set your both feet on the mat, or you can straighten your legs down, whichever feels comfortable for you. And here we will finish our practice in our final pose, the most important pose, Shavasana. So just find that comfortable position for yourself. Making sure that you're feeling fully comfortable. And allow your eyes to close. Take one last deep breath in and long breath out. Completely relax your body and let your mind to be free. And here in Shavasana, you can stay for as long as you want to. But whenever you feel ready to come out, just make sure that you do this very gently.